Hi, Shabbat Shalom, everyone. I look forward to celebrating Shabbat together as our community does so beautifully each and every weekend. If you're uncomfortable coming, join us on Zoom. If you're a little more comfortable coming, but not totally comfortable, then come wearing masks. I think it's still very important. In addition to celebrating Shabbat, on Sunday morning, we'll come together and celebrate Rabbi David Englander, say farewell to David and to his family, and express our gratitude for his years of service to our congregation and the relationships which he developed. This week we're reading Parshat Emor, and as we read Parshat Emor, I was thinking about an interesting question. It's a question that's particular to the Jewish people. The question is, what does it mean to be a Jew? And I say it's particular to us because other religious faith traditions have it very clearly laid out that one is a Christian or one is a Muslim if one believes in certain things, if one submits to something, but not in Judaism. There are all different ways that Jews define what it means to be Jewish. And I know that like the old adage, if you ask 2 Jews or 3 Jews something, you'll get multiple opinions. You'll get 3, 4, 5 different opinions about it. So for some Jews, it's about allegiance to mitzvah. For some Jews, it's really about praxis. It's about what they do. For other Jews, it's about the values that they hold. And for other Jews, it's about the food that they eat. This week in the Parshat Emor, it reminded me of something in relation to what does it mean to be Jewish. And that is, we have here, once again, a listing of our celebrations and festivals over the course of a year. It makes me think about the following. When I was growing up, I don't think I was ever in a Jewish home where there wasn't a calendar hanging in the kitchen, a calendar that was typically from the local Jewish funeral director or from the local kosher butcher, and it was a Jewish calendar. It marked Jewish time. It marked the Jewish festivals. It marked the times that Shabbat began. And it was a way that a Jew rooted himself or herself in the world. Today, I go to many homes and I know that they don't have Jewish calendars anymore, and I think that's unfortunate. And one of the reasons it's unfortunate, I think, that is because I think being Jewish is defined by connecting yourself to the cycle of time as defined by our tradition. So there are other things also, you may think of them too. One is you're Jewish if you feel a connection to a community, to a people. You're Jewish if you understand there's a language of the Jewish people. There's a land for the Jewish people. There's a set of values. There's a central text that is particularly Jewish. And there's a time that's Jewish. Some people joke about the fact that Jewish time means that you're late, but that's not always the case, particularly with some yakas like myself who insist on being places on time. But there is Jewish time that's marked in the Torah and repeated over again, and it's noted in a luach. It's noted in our calendar. If you are a young family and don't have a Jewish calendar that's in an obvious place, get one. Your kids should know that there's such a thing as Jewish time, that there's a way that we mark the passage of seasons and celebrate Jewish time. Finally, I would like to say that we are in the 27th day of the counting of the Omer. That's also Jewish time. We count the days between the second night of Pesach and Shavuot, and by doing so, we're saying something very important. We're saying that our days count, and that what we do in those days really does matter. So anyway, I wish you Shabbat Shalom. I hope it is a short period of Jewish time that you can find meaning, you can find holiness, find some rest and relaxation, and find what we call Onik Shabbat, and that is the joy of the Sabbath.